Chris, are you able to see me and hear me? Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. Good morning.
My apologies. Good morning.
Good morning. Um, would you mind introducing yourself, ma'am?
Not at all. My name is Alexa Lunsford. I'm an attorney with the law office of Keith Thompson in Lubbock, Texas. I'm representing Brandy Nelson as the applicant for letters testamentary.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ms. Luxford. And Ms. Nelson, are you able to hear me?
Brandy, can you hear us? Your Honor, I've got her phone number here. I'm going to try and text her.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Lunsford, how do you pronounce the last name of the decedent?
When I spoke with Brandy yesterday, I asked her, I pronounced it Mitzi Lane, and if that was incorrect, she did not correct me.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
And let's see, I wonder if I can maybe just chat her. Apologize, Your Honor. This is not a number I have in my phone, and I've got two on my screen here or on my sheet, so I'm fumbling a little bit.
That's all right. This is the air we breathed for 2 years during COVID. So I was trying to get people connected. So
Indeed, we're very appreciative to be able to appear this way.
my pleasure. I always tell the story. My wife is a probate attorney, and she was forced to drive across most of the state with a 92-year-old client for a 4-minute probate hearing.
Oh
And
my goodness.
yeah, it's one of the more ridiculous things I've. Okay, here I have another Brandy Nelson getting in. Maybe she's on another device.
Okay.
Good morning. Can you hear us?
I did just send her a text message as well. It seems like she knows there's an issue, I would think. I'm gonna look and see if the information that we provided her, yeah, there's a call in. Oh, maybe she'll.
It's connecting to audio. Ms. Nelson, can you hear us?
I am telling her that there's call in and oh,
Maybe she just hung up to try that method.
yeah.
I'm gonna remove this other one that's inactive just in case that's causing some conflict.
So is I guess is Menard County, is that in the Austin area? You guys in the hill country?
We're the western edge of the hill country, so we're about two and some change from Austin. Pretty good piece over there.
Okay, cool. I'm not real familiar down there. I haven't spent much time.
Yeah, it's roughly between Fredericksburg and San Angelo is what I tell people.
Okay, gotcha. Brandy, can you hear us this time? It might, I bet she can hear us all along. We just can't hear her.
So, Miss Lunsford, I used this trick a little bit with some of the COVID era stuff, but if you can get her on FaceTime
Okay.
and or even just call her, I can hear her and I can swear her in, and I think we can get it done that way.
Let me do that. I was just gonna, my only other, I was gonna tell her to try and call in on the line, but we'll see if we can hear her on my phone first.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brandy?
It is.
Brandy, this is Alexa. I don't know if you can see me on Zoom. Your Honor, can you hear her?
I can.
Okay.
The computer is cooperating with me.
That is okay. The judge just told me that from time to time he's been able to get it this way. Brandy, what if I'm going to go ahead and switch to FaceTiming you so that I can show your face to the judge and we can take your testimony that way.
That sounds great.
Okay, I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, there we go. And this is kind of, I might.
Okay. If okay, I can see her now. Your filter is blocking the edge, Miss Lunsford. If you can
Yeah, I'm gonna,
turn that off.
there we go.
There you go. Okay, now I can see you both. All right. Good morning, ma'am.
Brandy, are you able to hear us? Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay, so we will go ahead and call to order. This is the County Court of Menard, Texas, sitting in probate manners today. This is cause number 2024-02196 in the matter of the estate of Mitzi Ann Lane. Ms. Nelson, I understand you're going to offer some testimony today, so I'm going to swear you in. If you'll raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. Okay, I could not hear her now. I'm sorry.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I heard her say I do now, so you can take it from here, Ms. Linsford.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. If it's okay, I'm going to hold the phone over here. We won't be able to see Ms. Nelson, but I'm not quite this acrobatic.
As long as I can hear her, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. So Ms. Nelson, this is a simple and straightforward hearing like we discussed yesterday, and we just need to cover some information about yourself and your mom and the fact that she had a will, and some details of her life. And so if we could do that, Your Honor, I do need to bring to your attention, there is a first amended application here,
Yeah,
and
that was given to me about an hour ago, so I should have that.
Excellent. The only thing that changes is the date of death. The date on the initial application was an error, August 26th. The correct date is February 26th, and that's according to a copy of the death certificate that I have with me here.
Understood. I see that here. Thank you.
Okay. So Brandy, let's go ahead and first of all, Brandy, will you go ahead and state your full name for the court? Can you hear me, Brandy?
I can't. You're kind of cutting out a little bit.
Okay, hold on just one second. Let's get off of, I'm gonna go ahead and end FaceTime and just call you. I think it was working better with just the verbal.
Okay.
Okay, just a second.
This is Brandy.
Okay, can everyone hear it now?
Yes, that's better. Yes.
Okay, good. That's better for me also. Okay, so Brandy, first of all, your full name is Brandy Nelson, correct?
Brandy Lane Nelson. Yes.
Okay. And you are the daughter of the decedent in this case, Mitzi Ann Lane. Very sorry for your loss. And you're here asking for probate today because your mom had a will and because she has property that needs to be transferred. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. She was a permanent resident of Menard County. Is that right?
Yes.
And she passed away on February 26, 2024.
Correct.
She was 80 years old when she passed away. And I don't know if you have documents in front of you, but I know you and I verified yesterday. Is it correct? The last 3 digits of your mother's social security number are 528.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. I have with me a copy of the will that was filed for probate. It is labeled the last will and testament of Mitzi Ann Lane. Again, Brandy, I don't know if you have that in front of you, but
I do.
okay, great. So I'm gonna go to, it's marked as page 2 of the document. Section 5, appointment of executor, 5A. This will does in fact appoint you, Brandy Nelson, as the executor, correct?
Yes,
And you do wish to serve in that capacity?
I do.
Okay. And then skipping down on that same page to section C of page or of Article 5, second line of that paragraph C, it does direct that the executor shall not be required to furnish bond. Do you see that, Brandy?
I do.
Okay, great. And then just go ahead and turn to the last page. Let's ensure this shows what I'm looking at shows that this was signed on August 15th of 2018. It was witnessed by Jesse Mendez and Michael Shelton. And then my pages are a little bit out of order, but are you working with the full copy, Brandy?
Yes,
And so you see the signature page as well?
I do.
All right, is that your mother's signature that you see there?
Yes,
Okay. And are you comfortable that this is in fact her last will and testament? You guys didn't find any other wills or anything like that?
no, this is
Okay. And um your mother did not have any children or adopt any children after she did this will?
no.
Okay. And I know we also looked at this yesterday. The disposition of estate is on page 1. And under Article 3, paragraph A, it shows the devisees are yourself and your 2 siblings. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
We also looked through this will yesterday, and neither of us found any reference to a gift to an agency of the state of Texas or to a charitable organization. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you can confirm for the court that you've never been convicted of a felony.
Correct.
All right. And your mother was not married at the time of her death.
It's not.
And again, she passed away earlier this year, and so 4 years have not passed.
Correct.
Okay. Your Honor, we would now offer the last will and testament of Mitzi Ann Lane for probate. I believe we've met the evidentiary burden to show that probate is necessary. There's transfer of property that needs to occur. And Brandy Nelson is not disqualified from accepting letters.
All right, I have to hit unmute. It happens to everybody every once in a while, but as I was saying, though you couldn't hear me, after considering the testimony and evidence that's been offered to the court, it will be this court's order that this will be admitted in probate, and further that Brandy Nelson be named as the independent executor to be appointed to serve without bond. I have a copy of an order prepared. I've reviewed, Ms. Langsford. I will be signing off on that. And our clerk, Ms. Eggleston, will get that to you. I know she's about to ask you how many letters you're going to want.
Thank you. We typically 10 letters would be great. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, and I will get that taken care of. And would you like me just to mail them to you?
Brandy, do you, would it be more convenient for them to mail so your letters testamentary are going to be the embossed letters that you can give to the bank and the title company and anyone that you need to conduct business with. Would you like those mailed to your address or to our office? Okay, Ms. Eggleston, can you hear her?
Just a little.
All right, Brandy, go ahead and tell me your address and we're gonna try and convey it to the court clerk so that she can take it down to mail them.
Okay, my address is 16315 Rockgate Drive, Austin, Texas. 787.
And Your Honor, that address is also under Article 1 of our first amended application.
Okay, we'll pull it from there then. Ms. Eggleston, the zip was all that cut out for me. If you were the same, it was 78717. Okay, Ms. Nelson, just as I usually tell people, there's several requirements of this position. You're going to be filing an inventory. You're going to be listing out some things. Stay close to your lawyer, stay in communication with her, and she'll guide you through all that. And if you have any questions or if there's anything else that we can do for you here in Menard County, please let us know. Is there anything further today?
No, Your Honor, our client has copies of the proof and oath. And since we're doing this remotely, she will have those signed by a notary public. We'll submit those after the order is signed.
Good. Okay, there's nothing further or no other questions. We are very sorry for your loss, Ms. Nelson, and we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bye-bye.